Hey guys, this is John. So recently I was on a Facebook group thing for Fender Strat players, vintage gear, stuff like that. And one of the questions popped up was, is there anybody playing extreme metal with Strat, and if you could do it? And they were going more towards, like people with single coil Strats, like a Strat standard, stuff like that. And I really wanted to try and answer this question because it seemed to me like the guy was wanting to play metal, but all he had was a Strat with single coils, and if or not, it could be done. And I wanted to show maybe some of the other options he has, stuff like that. So I'm going to be playing three different guitars, all three Strats. First one I'll be showing is made in Mexico, Strat standard, but instead of three humbuckers or single coils, it's got one humbucker, one volume knob with a treble bleed, so it's kind of full bore all the time. The pickup has been upgraded. I don't know if you see that. Seymour Duncan Invader, high output pickup. The second guitar I'll be showing is a 1979 25th anniversary Strat. Pickups have been changed in this. It's pretty old, so it's got two mini humbuckers, Seymour Duncans, and then I forget what the middle one is, but it's a single coil as well. So we'll be trying that one out. And then the third one, which I believe will hopefully answer this guy's question, is another made in Mexico Strat, three single coils. They're vintage noiseless humbuckers or pickups, but pretty much the same. Still single coils. This one I got just a couple years ago. Great guitar. The only real difference is those two guitars behind have nines, and they're tuned standard. This thing has, I believe, a power slinky, so it's like 11, like 52. I've got it tuned a full step down right now. During the time that I'm playing, I'm going to do like three different type jams with each one. Do like a Metallica thing, and then like a Pantera thing, and then like some heavy metal from current age. And we'll see how they all sound. I'm running through a Black Star HT20 on the dirty channel, obviously. Cranked all the way over to the modern side, scooped mids, gain pretty high up, but we'll get to it. So guitar number one. setup to play metal high gain. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of other options to increase the metal tone of the amp, stuff like that, but I just wanted to get a general feel for right now. So we'll switch over to our second guitar. So this guitar has mini hums, like I said, Seymour Duncan's. It's like a mini JB and a mini 59, I think. Well, anyways, check out how this one sounds, playing on the treble pickup. Start out the right tuning. Pretty similar, maybe a little more bass in this because it's a different wiring. But let's switch over to the Made in Mexico single coil, see how it sounds. It's a lot bitier for sure. So I said this is also a full step down, so because of the heavier strings, it's one of the things I find if you're going to play heavier style music on a Strat with single coils, you really kind of ought to use heavier gauge strings just because it gives it a little more of that fatness, not so bitey, not so brittle sounding. Also, the humbucker or the pickups on this are dropped down pretty far, so it's a little less output. I don't know if that helps, makes sense, but it's kind of like the reverse of how everyone thinks, but it actually kind of works. So. So if you're full step down and then you drop down just the D, it would become C. So as you can see, there's subtle differences in all of them, but the possibility to play metal on a single coil Strat is definitely there. Doesn't sound too bad. A little bitey, still a little brittle sounding, but again, there's stuff you can do to add to your tone. Take that away. A compressor would be something that'll maybe flatten it out a little bit, make it not so brittle sounding. I usually use a boost pedal. Blues driver is one of the things that I use a lot, just to volume maxed out, gain at very minimal, tone set to where you like it, and you'll need a noise gauge if you're going to do that because it's going to make a squeal, especially with single coils. If you guys have any more questions or anything you want to talk about, post it. I'll see if I can get to it, see if we can make some sort of video. Alright, thanks man, bye.